The story with Neville, what happened here?
Yeah.
A walkout on Monday night. Some of the reports say it's because he was scheduled to lose to Enzo, but there has to be more than just that.
I do know that he had been unhappy. I don't, again, he'd been focused on as the key guy in that division, but a lot of the guys in the 205 Live division are very frustrated because it's like this ceiling. You can't get, like on a pay-per-view, you can't get past a certain point. You're going to have your title match, or you're not going to be in the pay-per-view. One or the other. And, you can't intermix with other people. And while, Neville, to me, flourished in that 205 Live in a certain way, he didn't flourish all the way because he could never have those great matches that he wanted to have because, there's constraints that are given because you're in a prelim match and time constraints and crowd constraints, the being just the way that whole thing was positioned. So I know he was frustrated for a while, and maybe that just all boiled over, and maybe he just sees, there's always a feeling that, it's funny because the guys on the indies all want to get to WWE. Not all of them, but most of them. There are exceptions. And the top guys in WWE obviously are very, very happy with their lot. The bottom guys in WWE are some middle guys. There's some that are just happy because they're making the money, but a lot of them are frustrated and they're very envious of the guys on the indie scene because the indie scene guys are able to kind of call their shots and don't have to work as hard of a schedule, although they would have to work much harder in their matches, but they have better matches, and a lot of these guys want to have great matches. So there's a lot of grass. I'm calling it like the grass is greener, and I think that like where Neville is like, look at these guys, the grass is greener, and then I look at Ricochet, who's on the opposite side, and he's going, the grass is greener in WWE, and they're kind of, they're similar to each other in a lot of ways. I think they're both super spectacular wrestlers.
Do you have any idea, Dave, how much Neville had left on his contract at this point?
I don't know the ending of his contract because that's a key thing. He would be able to work indies probably soon enough, unless they, depending on how they work out the release. But yeah, he couldn't go to TNA. They could make it difficult for him to do New Japan or, which I'm guessing is where he wants to go. That's
I would think so. I could see Ring of Honor and New Japan, to me, would be awesome fit for him, I would think.
Yeah. But it looks to me, would WWE allow him to do Ring of Honor? If his contract has a year and a half left, that could get real messy.
Yeah, I guess that depends.
I don't know that time frame. I'm just saying if it's a while.
Right.
If it's a while left, it could be tough. But he did this on his own. So he had to have an idea of something. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's not like they did it to him. In which you know what I'm saying. So I think that whatever it is, obviously he wanted out.
Are you surprised the WWE themselves haven't said anything about it?
Well, I'm thinking that they're negotiating terms of the release or whatever it is and trying to work it all out. And until then, they're not going to make a comment on it.
Right.